Our headlines today. Crunch talks take place in a bid to avoid next week's 5-day doctors' strike, with hospital bosses warning patients will suffer.
The babies with DNA from 3 people. Scientists reveal 8 have been born in the UK and are free of genetic diseases.
The rising cost of dropping off at airports. Campaigners say that when it comes to charging, the sky's the limit.
And I'm at a hotel and pub in London, 3 months on from the hike in national insurance contributions, to talk about the impact of that after it was such a difficult hit for so many employers.
I know that I'm nothing on my own.
The Post Office Choir, brought together through injustice, is back to record a charity single.
I'm at Royal Portrush, where the Open Championship is getting underway, with many of the fans flocking in now, cheering on local lad Rory McIlroy. And I tell you what, judging by the scenes yesterday, Rory Mania is already in full swing.
Drivers dropping friends and family off at UK airports face the highest charges on record this summer. According to new RAC analysis, more than half of airports have increased fees in the past year.
We'll take a look at the papers now. The Afghan data breach dominates the papers for the second day in a row. 100,000 Afghans were left at risk of death as a result of the blunder, says the Sun newspaper. It also focuses on the £1 billion compensation bill.
Let's have a look at the Telegraph, reporting on the Prime Minister suspending 4 MPs over repeated breaches of party discipline. Paper headlines that Sir Keir Starmer risks a Labour split. We will be talking to one of those suspended, Rachel Maskell, in an hour's time. Also, a little later on, 7:30, speaking to Jess Phillips.
The Mirror reports on John Turode becoming the second presenter to be sacked from MasterChef. He was let go after an allegation against him using, and I quote, an extremely offensive racist term, unquote, was upheld. He says that he does not believe that it happened. And Prince Harry is pictured on the front page of the Daily Mail after he made his 3rd visit to minefields in Angola, retracing the steps of his mother, Princess Diana. I'm going abroad for our stories inside. This in The Guardian made me think. There's been a complaint against a Belgian ticket inspector because when he was on the train, and the train goes between Brussels and Amsterdam, he would say hello in Dutch and French. So an official complaint has been made about him because he said bonjour while the train was in Dutch-speaking Flanders.
OK.
So the commission that has taken this complaint on has upheld this complaint that this man should not have used French in the Dutch-speaking part of the country unless he'd been approached by passengers speaking French. And there are rules, really strict rules. Belgium has strict rules that conductors on the National Rail Service should only use Dutch in Flanders, French in the southern Francophone region, and both languages in bilingual Brussels.
And just so no one makes that mistake again, the Dutch for hello is...
Good day, is what they say.
That can't be how they say it.
No, that's the interpretation. We've done some work on it. Goedendag.
Goedendag?
Yeah.
That sounds quite nice. Sounds nice. Quite friendly, doesn't it? I rather
Don't
like
say it if you're in the French part.
No.
Because then it'll be complained.
I think, you know, it just sounds like he's spreading a lot of happiness wherever he's going. So
but no, they didn't like it.
Can't think it's that much of a problem, really.
Got anything else?
Oh, just there's a story from this is from Mallorca. It's in the Daily Mail today. Apparently, in Mallorca, there's going to be a ban by waiters on people splitting the bill. You know that thing where there's 8 of you and you're splitting it 4 ways, whatever. Apparently, the president of the Restaurants Association on the Spanish island, who said that some don't want to pay for wine, others specifically asked to pay for their own dish. This gets complicated for the staff, so they're going to say no. So don't try and split the bill. I didn't have the French fries.
That wouldn't be true. Time now is coming up to 22 minutes.
Should be €5 less, shouldn't it? I'm just trying to work it out now.
Today at 1, 16 and 17-year-olds will be given the right to vote in the next general election. Labour promised to lower the minimum age in their manifesto. It means an extra 1.5 million teenagers will be able to vote. Also on the programme, unemployment reaches its highest level for 4 years at 4.7%. Will it make an interest rate cut next month more likely? Attempts to avoid a strike by resident doctors in England next week. The Health Secretary, Wes Streeting, is meeting union leaders this afternoon. And the cost of childcare for the summer holidays is rising. The average price of holiday clubs is over £1,000 for the 6-week break. And the Post Office Choir, who came together through injustice, are back to record a charity single.
At 6, more fallout from the Afghan data leak. Information on over 100 Britons, including spies and SAS personnel, was on the list. Their details were included among the personal data of nearly 19,000 Afghans desperate to escape the Taliban in 2021. We'll be asking if British as well as Afghan lives are now in danger. Also on the programme, the voting age for general elections is going down to 16.
I feel very strongly about voting, and I feel like some people shouldn't be able to vote, especially people that I know in my year.
Unemployment reaches its highest level for 4 years, rising to 4.7%. The UK's fastest and most powerful supercomputer goes live in Bristol.
Come on, England!
And it's a big night for the Lionesses. Can they beat Sweden to reach the semis of the Euros?
The country's busiest airports have hiked their drop-off charges this summer, so how much are you now paying to get away?
I'm at the premiere of Limitless, Live Better Now, chatting to A-lister Chris Hemsworth about the challenges he's taken on to try and stave off the effects of ageing.
We catch up with a paper boy who's been round the block a few times.
And while many of us are expecting another burst of heat into the weekend, some of us will see some bursts of heavy rain.
It's emerged the personal details of 100 Britons, including spies and SAS personnel, were included in a massive data leak that led to thousands of Afghans being secretly relocated to the UK. Police declare a major incident after a coach carrying school children crashes in Somerset. We'll be live at the scene. The UK government confirms its plan to give 16 and 17-year-olds the right to vote in all elections. We'll look at other countries that have done the same and what impact it's had.